Welcome to Donmar TV News Channel.
Saying that you are not against the establishment.
The debate between the two opposing parties of the upper house lasted for almost 4 hours between Senate Health Committee Chairperson Senator Christopher Bongo and Senate Minority Leader Franklin Drilon. Go is pushing for the construction of hospitals that should be funded by the national government since local government units are already loaded and their funds have been badly affected by the pandemic. The senator affiliated with the administration emphasized that he knows the real score on the ground as he actually visits poor communities.
Ako mismo, bumababa po ako. Alam ko po yung sitwasyon. Ang ayaw natin mangyari, maghihingalo po yung mga kababayan natin na wala na pong mapuntahan. Nasa pandemya po tayo, Mr. President. Iba po ang kaso natin ngayon.
Senator Drilon not in favor of cost measures, saying that there is a proper policy to be followed. In fact, Drilon emphasized that the spending of national government is already in its full capacity since the pandemic.
We are making it worse by passing on to the national government capital outlay expenses which are of services which are already devolved. That is the point that I am raising now.
The senior senator pointed out that either they change the policy or the local government units should not fund their hospitals. Go did not agree, saying Drilon was just making the decision go round.
Sorry to tell you, you're pretending that you are not against, but really you are against. In this crucial time, we need these facilities. Paikot-ikot lang tayo dito. Sinasadya lang po nating patagalin.
Mind you, sir, I am not against expanding our hospitals. What I am raising is who should fund this. Under the policy today, it should be funded by the local government.
The two lawmakers did not resolve the matter. Their debate will be continued next week.
Your motion is pending, but the request is that, or the suggestion of the majority leader and myself, is that we vote on this on Tuesday.
Mr. President, ano po, hanap ng pondo from Bayanihan 1 to Bayanihan 2. Now they're proposing Bayanihan 3. And obviously, our priorities are ito pong health problem po natin. And in fact, naghahanap po ng pondo ang executive to add modular hospitals. Gawa tayo rito ng gawa, 45 days, para po hindi bumagsak yung healthcare system natin. Tapos, kita nyo, kahit saan na lang po yung mga kababayan natin naghihingalo, humingi ng tulong. Ang ayaw natin mangyari, maghihingalo po yung mga kababayan natin na wala na pong mapuntahan. Nasa pandemya po tayo, Mr. President. Iba po ang kaso natin ngayon. Darating naman po siguro yung panahon na pwedeng pag-usapan natin yung, pagdidebatehan natin yung share ng IRA, ng NATA. Pero ito, habulan po tayo ng buhay po ng bawat Pilipino nakataya dito, Mr. President. And andyan na po yung mga hospitals na approved. Sorry, kindly mute lang po. Andyan na po yung bills na aprobado na po ng lower house. Nasa kamay na po natin dito sa Senado. Bakit pa natin papatagalin pa, Mr. President? Kawawa naman yung Pilipino. Ibang usapan po ito ngayon. Nasa pandemya po tayo. Bawat araw na merong namamatay, buhay rin po yun ng Pilipino. So, apparently, Mr. President, sad to say, meron pong ibang, sorry to tell you, you're pretending that you are not against, but really you are against. in this crucial time, we need these facilities, we need these upgrades. The local government units are asking for assistance because they cannot take on these burdens. Paikot-ikot lang po usapan dito, Mr. President. Hindi naman po siguro, alam naman po ng Pilipino yan na paikot-ikot lang tayo dito. Sinasadya lang po nating patagalin. Ibang usapan po ito ngayon, Mr. President. Dapat po tayong magkaisa dito sa kapakanan po ng Pilipino. Pinasa na po ito ng lower house. Hanap tayo ng modular hospital. Ito po, pwede na tayong gumawa ng hospital. Papasado na po sa lower house. 3 hospital. Senate President pa naman po. Neptali Gonzales Hospital. Bakit pa natin patagalin? Eastern Pangasinan Hospital. Napakalayo po ng Dagupan. Kawawa po yung mga nasa Nueva Ecija. Sino po bang LGUs who is willing to take the cudgels right now? Nasasaluin po nila itong budget na ito. Tayo po dito sa national, tayo po yung mambabatas na mag-approve po ng budget nito. Bakit pa natin ipagkakait, Mr. President? Kawawa po yung Pilipino. Mr. President, huwag na po natin ipagkait sa Pilipino kung ano pong para sa kanila ngayon. Kawawa po. Ako mismo, bumababa po ako. Alam ko po yung sitwasyon. Mr. President, may I move that the interpellation for these measures be terminated? Botohan na lang po natin, Mr. President.
Objection.
Minority Leader is recognized.
Yes, we object to the motion to terminate the period of interpellation. One of the traditions of the Senate since time immemorial is that the cloture is never invoked in the debates. Never. And the Senate President can confirm that, having been in the Senate the longest. There are legitimate issues that we raise, and this is principally involving the Mandanas ruling and its effect on the fiscal ability of this government to respond to its needs. I am certain that many in the cabinet itself is concerned about this. So I take exception to the attribution of motive on my part, attribution of motive of malice. The uses of the phrase, bakit pa natin pinapatagal ito? Implies that I'm doing it simply to prolong it. If the good sponsor can answer the questions in a more precise term without asking for suspension, baka mapabilis tayo. But I resent and I take strong exception to the statement na pinapatagal ko ito. Pinapatagal natin ito, implying that there is no other reason for the questions that we raise except the desire to delay it. Totally uncalled for, and I hope that is not done, is not repeated. That the lower house has passed this, yes, of course they have passed, but precisely this is our system of check and balance. We are a bicameral legislature, and therefore we check on each other. We believe that the action taken by the House is contrary to the settled principles of devolution. And therefore I am raising these questions. As we said, if we want to review it and review the devolution of health services, let us do so. But as long as we have this policy, then we just have to adhere to it. So it is in this sense that I regret, with all due respect to the good sponsor, we are not delaying this. We are trying to come up with a policy that is acceptable, that is consistent with the national interest, and therefore we regret that we cannot, that we have to object to the motion to terminate the interpellation, because the tradition of the Senate never allowed termination, they never allowed the invocation of cloture. The most famous in this history of the Senate is Senator Roselier Lim, who delivered, who utilized this tradition in order to deliver a speech that lasted for several days. So, Mr. President, I regret that we cannot agree to the closure of the debate.
Mr. President, let me repeat, nasa pandemya po tayo ngayon at ayaw na po nating patagalin pa ito. First time din naman po ito nangyari sa atin. We already passed 11 laws this Congress. Bakit pa natin po itong gawing issue? There is indeed a need to review the policy, but for now, we need to fill in the gaps, lalo na ngayong nasa pandemya po tayo. Ngayon pa ba natin ipagkakait sa ating mga kababayan ng health services na pwede naman nating ibigay na po sa ngayon? Nandiyan na po yung mga hospital. Yung 10 naman po is local hospitals funded by local government units. Yung 5 and another 5 is upgrading po ng mga hospital. Dahil kulang po talaga yung mga hospital beds, Mr. President. Yung I'm willing to set aside po dong dalawang renationalization until such time po na nakapagpresenta na po ang ating Department of Budget and Management, Mr. President. Sa ngayon po, unahin po muna natin yung mga hospitals na may facilities na kailangang i-upgrade at willing naman po ang LGU na pondohan po. Nakikiusap na po ako sa inyo, Mr. President. Kawawa po talaga yung kapwa natin Pilipino.
May we recognize Senator Cayetano, Mr. President?
Senator Pia Cayetano is recognized.
Mr. President, we understand the passion of the good sponsor of the Committee on Health. No, as he said, he's been on the ground. He's seen it, and we know his good intentions. Having said that, Mr. President, we have taken up the time of the minority floor leader. So many of us, myself included, kept on interjecting when he was asking questions. So I would be the one now to ask for the indulgence of the good sponsor na kahit bawasan nyo yung time na kinuha ko si Senator Cynthia, sorry Tita Cynthia, damay kita, pero kinain din kasi natin yung oras ng minority floor leader to ask questions. And I apologize for that. I think His Honor will understand that we were also interested in this issue, no? So we took up the time of the minority floor leader. Kung pwede sana ako makiusap, imbis na magbotohan tayo, tumahimik na lang muna ako at yung iba na makasamahan natin na gustong-gusto naman tong topic, and let's let the minority floor leader proceed with his question. He was kind enough kasi to give us the floor when we kept on interjecting. So I don't think naman there's an intention on anyone's part na patagalin to, pahabain. So may I kindly make that request upon the good sponsor, and then ask the majority floor leader if that is okay with the body, then let's respect that and allow them to have a few more minutes to continue. If that would be okay, and that's my humble suggestion to the good sponsor.
What does the majority leader say?
Yes, if we can appeal to the sponsor to answer a few more questions from our colleagues. It's his prerogative, Mr. President, if he's willing to still answer questions from our colleagues.
Well, we're practically torn between two issues here because indeed it is the right of any member of the Senate to terminate his time on the floor. But again, the minority leader is correct. It has very seldom been used because we do not believe in any closure or any termination of any interpellation unless the sponsor or the interpellators are satisfied. So we're torn between tradition and the rule. That is the reason that I'm bringing it up, so that we can get the consensus of our colleagues.